So you want to make abilities like a Hollow Knight style dash and double jump. To begin, let's start by looking at what our player can already do. We have a player that can walk around and jump. Along with this jump, we set up a jump counter variable in the last video. We'll use that variable to create our double jump condition. Let's add two new variables for our jump behavior, called can double jump and max jumps. Now, let's revisit our jump code in update. We'll make an if statement that checks if you're not grounded and if can double jump is false. If so, increment jump count by 1 and set can double jump to true. For the if statement checking for the jump key, we'll add an else if checking if you're not grounded and if jump count is less than max jumps. If so, call the jump method and increment jump count by 1 again. And that's it for double jump. You can increase the max jumps as much as you want to create more jumps as well. As for our dash ability, we'll want to create some new variables. A bool to toggle on the ability to dash, which for my game I called liar ability, a dash velocity float, dash time, dash cooldown, a vector to dash direction, an is dashing and can dash boolean, and a dash count integer. We'll also make a new key code variable for your dash key, which by default I set to left shift. In update, we'll add an if statement checking if you press down on the dash key, and if you can dash, have your dash ability unlocked, and if your dash count is greater than or equal to 1. If so, set is dashing to true, can dash to false, and remove 1 from your dash count. You'll also want an if statement checking which direction you're facing based on our direction boolean from a previous video. If you're facing right, set the dash direction variable to vector3.right. Otherwise, set it to vector3.left. Then, start the coroutine named dashing, an IEnumerator that we are about to make. IEnumerators are methods that run only after a certain amount of time has passed. In our new dashing method, we'll state yield return new wait for seconds, and within a wait for seconds, type our dash time variable. Then set is dashing to false. We'll also call another coroutine called stop dashing, which will wait for the length of our dash cooldown and then increment our dash count by 1. Lastly, to get the dash physics to work in fixed update, we'll check to see if is dashing is true. If so, we'll set the rigid body velocity equal to the dash direction dot normalized times dash velocity, and return to keep the velocity from continually being added to the player. In the next video, I'll show you how to set up a Cinemachine camera to follow the player. But as for now, that's